everybody.
Hi, welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome
For
back to week 8 of our podcast.
Week 8, football for girls and gays. Welcome back. We have some very, very exciting things to do today.
I guess the first thing we can say, I have two things to say. First of all, if you noticed, I got my hair colored, so yeah.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Second, if you are listening on Spotify, I highly recommend switching to YouTube because we are doing a visual segment later this episode.
Yeah, so don't miss out. I might even title the YouTube video differently. So if you're watching on YouTube and like this randomly like came up on your your recommended, just wait for the segment where we actually do talk about the top 5. Each of us are going to present our top 5 hottest wide receivers. So we made presentations for that. So super excited to share those takes with you guys. But we will start out with league news like we always do. Thankfully, there wasn't... I feel like this week we were blessed a little bit with the injuries. There were still some really big ones. Jaden Daniels went down during the second half of the game. The first drive of the second half of the Cowboys-Commanders game. Thankfully, nothing serious came up in the MRI that happened yesterday, Monday. Today's Tuesday. Thankfully, nothing big came up, but he's still questionable for the game on Monday
night.
So, yeah. But nothing serious coming up in the MRI is huge. So, yeah.
A notable injury that happened last night was Mike Evans, unfortunately, could be out for the season. He took a hard hit and hit his head and landed on his shoulder and just immediately was out of it and just it didn't look good at all. And he's old and he was he tied
he's 60
a record.
years old.
He tied a record last year that Jerry Rice set, and he was going to beat it or aiming to beat the record this season, and unfortunately I don't think he'll be able to do that.
But I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know if it's time to hang it up for him. Maybe he has 2 more seasons left. We'll have to see. I don't know. He's getting very fragile though. So yeah.
Yeah, he was injured last season too. I don't know if there's any other. Justin Fields, starting quarterback of the Jets, we believe is getting benched for Tyrod Taylor
for performance.
He has concussion and for performance. And I think that's about it. So I can tell you guys about fantasy football league news.
If you don't know, we have a 32-person fantasy football league.
Yes. And currently, the best team this week was Emma Loves to Dance with 116 points. And our worst team this week was our very own Jake Johnston with 21 points. You want to talk about your matchup a little bit?
Yeah. Let me actually pull it up because... I don't really care, honestly. It's this. I'd rather not win because I don't want to pay myself. I don't want to not have to pay. Are you
throwing a dig at me?
What? No, I wasn't. But I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna pay you if you do win.
We discussed this in the beginning. Whatever, we can talk about it later.
Yeah. I can't believe I lost this game. I bit the bullet and just let my starting... I have Josh Allen and he's on a bye and there's obviously no quarterbacks available because it's a 32-person league. So I just let my quarterback just not have a quarterback. It was okay though because my opponent didn't have a quarterback. They also... Pretty much, I knew in the week, I was like, okay, I'm only going to be having to play Drake London and the Texans defense.
Those are the only 2 people they had playing?
Yeah, I mean, the other, they had Garrett Wilson, but he's out. And then Cade Johnson, a Steelers player, Caleb Johnson is the 3rd or 4th string running back. I wasn't worried or anything. So I knew I was playing 2 players. So yeah, my running back, wide receiver, tight end, flex, kicker, and defense could take down 2 players. Nope. I lost by 7 points. because the Chargers defense got -3 points and the Texans defense got 20 points. Drake London only got 8 points.
Damn. The
Yeah, so
Texans
Texans
the
defense got
Texans
20
defense got 20
points.
points, but they were getting like shit on kind of by the Seahawks.
Yeah, but they had 2 interceptions and 2 recovered fumbles and a
Oh.
touchdown on defense.
Oh wow,
Their
damn.
offense didn't do a single thing.
Sadly, because
So
I needed them. In our family
yeah,
league, I was playing Jake, and all I needed was Nico Collins to get like 25 points, which is obviously asking for a lot, but it's 100% doable, and he barely got any.
he got taken out of the game, I think, for something.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know. I
I know
wasn't
he was
watching
going
because
to
it
the locker
started so
room.
late.
Yeah, I remember I was watching that game, and yeah, it started at 10. It didn't end until like 1:30 in the morning, and I was like falling asleep, and I was like, okay, if they had like, it was, I don't know, just I eventually just turned the TV off because I'm like, this game is actually so stupid. But yeah, I cannot believe I lost by 7 points, and every single one of my other players played. Yeah, whatever. um. Any other fantasy league news you wanted to
Well,
say?
you used to win most efficient manager all the time, right?
Yeah.
You won least efficient manager this week.
Yeah.
Perlowski, Satchel, our friend, won most efficient manager. And I got overachiever. I was only projected to get 81, but I got 112. And Livy Quack was underachiever, getting 59 points instead of the projected 89. Narrowest victory was by 3 points, and it went to Ari Sof FM. Lowest points in a win was the game that Jake lost in. 28 points was the points needed to win. Yeah, highest points in a loss went to Eric V the G, and they got 61 points but lost sadly to Emma Loves to Dance, who got, I think, the highest points. So yeah, still 2 undefeated teams. I am one of them. Emma Loves to Dance is the other one. I'm really excited to see if we will both be undefeated when we face each other, because that would be like the most ultimate showdown ever.
I also have proof that I called Emma Loves to Dance's team being one of the best. I sent a screenshot of the team like right after the draft to I think my siblings and said like I think this team is going to be the best. I said like this is the best team. I think Thomas said it's good, but I don't like Dak Prescott. But I think fantasy wise you have to like him now. He's performing really well. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for fantasy league
Yep.
news. So we can just move on to recapping week 7.
Yeah.
And after that, we'll do our Mad Libs, and then we'll do our ranking of wide receivers based on attractiveness. And yeah, let me pull up my predictions.
First game is was the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Bengals. This was a morning game. Oh no, this was Thursday night. It was insane. It was an insane game. It was the Bengals won 33-31.
It was fun.
I was wrong about this.
I was also wrong. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot wrong. I think I was like being weird last episode.
I don't remember really what my picks were, but yeah,
it was Unk Bowl. Our Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Flacco. And Joe Flacco dominated.
Yeah, he played insane, and it came down to the wire. Aaron Rodgers actually threw the ball like 70 yards for an attempted Hail Mary and hit it right on target, but the Bengals defense knocked it down. But it was a very, very insane throw for like a 41-year-old.
41, something like that. Yeah. Great Thursday
honestly,
night football entertainment, though.
Yeah, they both really looked their age. They looked very old. Aaron Rodgers looked so old. I don't know.
Yeah, I just remember one play, Joe Flacco scrambled, and everyone was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It was so weird. But it's honestly a good move because no one would expect that.
Yeah.
Anyway, next game was the Rams versus the Jags in London. I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
And the Rams won 35-7. It was a blowout and pretty boring, honestly. And all the morning games have been boring. I got that one right.
I was right about it. Jags suck. Next game, the Chicago Bears versus the New Orleans Saints. The Bears won 26-14. I was right about this.
I was wrong.
Dang. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I went on a limb on a lot of the games this week, but I definitely was wrong. But the Bears definitely played a lot messier than they did against us the previous week. So there's that, I guess.
Yeah.
Next game is the Dolphins versus the Cleveland Browns. The Browns won 31-6. I
don't remember
wrong.
that being that high, the score. I do remember Judkins having
He had
three
three touchdowns, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was right
This
about
was like
this.
the one game
Were you right
that
or wrong?
I was right. Wrong, sorry.
I was right.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow. This was like the one game Dolphins fans could probably feel like a little bit more comfortable going into this season, and they just got absolutely shit on. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Tua
Insane.
is something needs to change in Miami. And have you seen the videos of Mike McDaniel's like post-game interviews or just his interviews where he literally sounds like he's speaking, but he's not like saying, his sentences don't formulate to like say anything.
Oh, I haven't
Have you
seen
seen
that.
them?
No.
You have? Oh
No,
my
I
god,
haven't.
he literally sounds like he's just drunk or something. I don't even know. Which is like, there's like something so
I feel like the whole
sinister
entire
about the
Miami Dolphins is just drunk. Like their whole
I know.
entire team.
It's like it's just like sad.
Yeah.
Damn. They need to just start thinking about off-season moves already.
Wait, can you keep going for a little bit because there's somebody here vacuuming outside my door, so I need to keep muted for a little bit.
The next game is the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I picked the Raiders for this one, and they lost. Sorry, I can't find the game. Oh, here it is. The Chiefs won 31-0. It actually got to the point where they took Patrick Mahomes out because they were winning by so much.
I think he only did 5 drives.
Really?
And he was only in for 5 drives or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, my reasoning was valid because they do have really close games, but this just wasn't one of them. The Chiefs look scary again.
With Rashee Rice back.
Yeah, with he's back now. He had like 2 touchdowns, so who knows? The next game is the Eagles versus the Vikings. The Eagles won 28-22. Anything to say about that one?
I was right about it.
I was also right.
I mean, honestly, like
the Vikings were in it the entire time, which is surprising.
Which is kind of
And sadly, they just couldn't get over that hump and beat them. But I mean, at least they hung in. I'm glad the Eagles aren't blowing out every team.
Yeah.
Next game was the Jets versus the Panthers. The Panthers won 13-6, and I was right about that.
I was right as well.
Oh, so you picked them and they won. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jets also look atrocious. Bryce Young is injured. We forgot about that one. I don't know.
We said it. Maybe I don't know. Oh, maybe we didn't. But yeah, he's not like I think he's only out maybe for a week or 2. But I guess that's still like a big deal, especially since the Panthers have been playing well. But
yeah.
Next game is the New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans. The Patriots won 31-13. A little reverse if you reverse the numbers. But yeah, Drake May's insane. I got
right.
this right. Yeah. I'm 7-1 right now. Just saying.
Drake May actually had like a historic passer completion percentage, like better than Tom Brady ever did. It was like in the 90s or something.
Yeah. Maybe it was like fuck, I forget what the stat was, but he beat Tom Brady for something.
Yeah. It was I'm pretty sure it was passer completion percentage. Anyway, the next game is Denver versus the Giants, and Denver won 33-32. I was correct.
I was correct also, and this was the most fun game of the week to
Yeah.
watch. It was so much fun.
This was an afternoon game, I believe, and I was only watching the Commanders game because I didn't want to get spoilers on Red Zone, but we'll talk about the Commanders game later, but I ended up tuning into the end of the Broncos Giants game, and it was really good. The Giants were up like 19 or 16-0, something like that, until the fourth quarter, and then Bo Nix came back and put up 30 points in the fourth quarter to win the game. The Giants scored with 30 seconds left to go up or to tie the game, and were kicking the extra point to go 1 point ahead, and they missed the extra point. And then Bo got them in the field goal range, and they
I
won
think
the game.
because they missed the field goal, the Broncos only
Yeah.
needed a field goal, or missed the extra point. The Broncos only needed a field goal instead of a touchdown. And there was like
Yes.
there was like four back-to-back quote unquote game winning drives. Like every game, the last like four drives were like, oh, like this, like they're gonna win because of this drive, and then the other team just came back and did it again.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. Great game. The next one was Colts versus Chargers. The Colts won 38-24, and I got that wrong.
I got it right, 9-1.
I'm 5-5.
Yeah, the Chargers looked atrocious. It's actually surprising that the game is this score because, the Colts
they
just
didn't look
absolutely
great.
dominated.
I just cannot believe the Colts are who they are right now.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is fucking insane. He's amazing, and Daniel Jones is really good too.
Yeah.
But Jonathan Taylor is like, it's insane. Next game was the Green Bay Packers versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Green Bay Packers won 27-23 in like a surprisingly close game. I feel like the Packers started off the first two games super strong, but then like have just been like narrowly beating teams and then tying the Cowboys. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to
And
think.
losing to the Browns.
Yeah,
I got that one right.
I got it right too. I think I said that though. Jacoby Brissett might actually be better than Kyler Murray. I don't know.
Interesting.
I just said that. I don't know. I don't believe it. Actually, I would take that back.
Next game was the Commanders versus the Cowboys. The Cowboys won 44-22. I got that wrong.
Yeah, I got it wrong too. Super, super disappointing. I don't want to like blame the whole game on the fact that we had our three starting wide receivers out. And
Jaden got injured.
And Jaden got injured when the game was still close. We can come up with all these excuses, but I think a lot of it falls on the defense for just not being able to stop
And our
them.
defense hasn't been performing well the entire season, so there is no point. There's no way you can give them an excuse because they haven't shown us that they can do what they need to do.
Yeah, it's like if we had our whole offense healthy, we could have done a shootout with them, but we didn't. We couldn't. Like we had our defense had to show up in that game, and they didn't. So
It's really sad to go from what we were last year to what we are right now, but I will never give up hope. It's still early. It's still the first half of the season. We haven't reached the halfway mark quite yet. So
yeah, at least we're not the Ravens.
yeah, that would suck. Being in the AFC Championship game last season, or the game before that, I don't remember what it's called, and now you're 1-5.
Yeah.
Next game is the 49ers versus the Falcons, and the 49ers won 20-10. I got that correct.
I got it wrong.
Let's go. 49ers are still dealing with a fuck ton of injuries. However, George Kittle is now back. If you took him off your IR this week and put him in, still sucks because he got 0 points. But
really, he got 0 points?
Yeah.
Because
Hopefully
their
he'll be...
backup, Jake Tongus or whatever that I've been eating with, he got 0 points too. I wonder if any of the tight
It was just a
ends.
Christian McCaffrey game. I remember
Right, he
George
had like
Kittle
40
did like a
points.
press conference post game and was like, someone asked like, was this the game plan going into the game, like not really getting the touches? And he was like, no, I was expecting to like come back and do all this, and he was like, fantasy managers, don't blame me, blame like Mike Shanahan or whatever their coach's name is. So hopefully he'll be more involved next week.
Yeah. The next game is the Detroit Lions versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I picked the. Oh wait, hold up. The Lions won 24-19. I was correct about this.
24-9.
Yeah, 9. Sorry.
I was correct as well, and I was expecting a much more offensive shootout game, but unfortunately Baker flopped majorly, and it was really sad.
Yeah, and I mean Mike Evans got hurt.
But he's been able to do it without like Mike
Yeah,
for
but
a
I
couple
feel like
games.
yeah, he was overthrowing it
He
constantly.
was overthrowing constantly. Maybe he just didn't have the time. Maybe you could blame that on the offensive line. I wasn't paying that close enough attention to know what the actual issue is, but Baker was overthrowing. They couldn't get anything done on offense. Their defense was giving them opportunities. They got an interception. They got a fumble. But yeah, the Bucs didn't look great. The Lions looked pretty good. It is what it is. They'll bounce back. And
Yeah.
I remember last week I was like, I think the Lions will win and someone on offense will pop up. I think I pop off. I think I said Jahmyr Gibbs, and Jahmyr Gibbs had 2 touchdowns. So
Yeah, he had like a 70 yard something rush for a touchdown, and like I watched that happen, and I was just like out loud, just like what the
I
actual
low-key
fuck?
think that
Like
that game could shift the Lions' momentum for the rest of the season.
yeah, I mean they showed up to one of their toughest opponents so far. No, I wouldn't say toughest opponent so far. They showed up to a tough opponent and came out very dominant.
Yeah.
But I mean it was heavily impacted by Baker Mayfield's poor performance, but
Yes.
we'll see. The last game was this really last? Like, why don't I can't believe the Lions Bucks game was last night. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
For some reason, it feels like a decade ago. But
It's been a long day too.
yeah, the last game was the Seahawks versus the Texans, the 10 p.m. night game. We already kind of said it was a terrible game.
And it was late. Like I
yeah.
put it on for a little bit, but I had to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah. Seahawks won 27-19. Like I was right about this, but whatever.
Yeah. So that's week 7 for you guys.
And I was
I guess
12-3. I think that's one of my best records.
I was 9-6. That's definitely my worst. So I definitely need to stop taking so many risks. I don't even know what I did this week, though. I'm a little bit worried again. We'll see. So for this week in fantasy, or I'm sorry, this week in Mad Libs, we are having a special guest join us to fill in the words.
You probably hear my phone alert. I was just texting and I forgot my phone is
the
not
typing.
silenced.
That's okay. Yeah. We're just trying to get them in, and there they are! Yay! My roommate Julia is here.
And good friend.
Yes, my roommate and friend Julia is here to fill in the Mad Libs for us.
And congratulations! Everyone say congratulations! Julia is a new aunt.
Thank you.
Her sister had a baby.
That was me
I'm
saying it. I would say
with.
Julia is a new aunt.
Auntie.
Julia, have you done Mad Libs before?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, I'm just going to go through and give you noun, adjective, verb, blah, 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 and you'll give me one. And then I'll read it afterwards.
Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm ready.
I need a noun from you.
Gravy.
An adjective, please. Oh, wait, my pen's breaking.
Cute.
Cute?
Yes.
First name?
Ava.
Verb.
Running.
Running.
Yes.
Oh, it'll just be run.
Run.
Number.
10.
Occupation.
Milkman.
An animal.
Koala.
A part of the body.
Toe.
A plural noun, please.
Cups.
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 A occupation.
Architect.
Architect. Adjective.
Wild. Is that an adjective? Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is. Okay.
A couple more. Verb ending in ing.
Parking.
A place.
IHOP.
A noun.
Candle.
Did you just see a candle in your
Yes.
room? Verb ending in ing.
Standing.
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 Okay. Okay, now there's a couple more, just three more.
Okay.
A plural noun.
Um, um, Restaurants.
Restaurants. Number again.
14.
And last but not least, a verb.
Honk.
Honk.
Honk. Honking. If you
Honk.
honk your horn.
HONK.
Yep, beep beep.
Okay. All right, we're ready.
Yeah.
You just cut out.
I just said yay.
I heard you. It's okay. Okay, this is called the playbook. So there's a couple bullet points, and basically it's talking about plays in a playbook.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
The playbook is a confidential gravy that's usually divided into sections for offense, defense, and cute plays.
Cute.
Hail Ava. This exciting play is a last-ditch attempt to run in the final 10 seconds of the game. The milkman heaves the ball with all of her toe strength and hopes that one of her cups catches it. Koala flicker. The quarterback hands the ball to an architect who runs toward the wild line of scrimmage before passing the ball back to the quarterback. The back and forth passing gives receivers time to run to the IHOP for the catch. The reverse. The candle is carried in one direction, then passed off to a player standing in the opposite direction to surprise the defense restaurants.
Okay.
Players are expected to memorize all 14 plays in a playbook. This should help them win more games. Than they honk. Okay. What was everyone's favorite play?
The Ava
Hail
Mary.
Ava.
The
Hail
Hail
Ava.
Ava.
That
Because there
was
was a
fun.
milkman involved. So.
Yeah, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
Hail Ava. This exciting play is a last-ditch attempt to run in the final 10 seconds of the game. The milkman heaves the ball with all of her toe strength and hopes that one of her cups catches it.
Oh.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say anything about the Steelers?
Yeah, sure.
Just want to say go Steelers.
Okay. Anything else?
I like TJ Watt.
Okay, I actually do have a question for you before we send you off and do our next segment. What's your star sign? No, I'm kidding. Our next segment is going to be our top 5 hottest receivers in our opinion. So if you could give us who you think is the hottest wide receiver,
I don't
that could be
even
fun.
I don't even know who is a wide receiver. Um, hmm. Well, I'm not sure if he's objectively hot,
That's
but
okay.
I um really like Terry McLaurin
Okay.
because he is cute
Yeah, he's
and
cute.
but I think that someone that is not a wide receiver that is hot is Lamar Jackson, and I don't care what anyone has to say about that opinion because he's my Pookie.
Okay,
Aw.
perfect.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us, and
Thanks for
Thank
having me.
you.
I would love to
maybe
come
we'll see
back.
you one more time in the future.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
All right, bye. I'm gonna
Bye.
hop off too. Just kidding.
All right, now the time everyone's been waiting for, our presentation.
Who wants to go first?
Do you?
You can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. I'll share my screen. Give me 1 second, please. I can share my presentation, I think. Share presentation. No, that's not working. Screen. Oh, there we go. Can you see?
Yeah. Wow, you
Hannah's
styled it well.
wide receiver rankings. Well, I got like a template on Canva and just
Oh.
filled it in. But yeah. I want to preface this by saying I don't know if everyone's going to agree with me. This isn't who I think is the most attractive to everyone. It's to me personally.
Yeah.
And I am also a person that goes based off personality a lot, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. I'm sort of similar.
Okay, number 5 is Rome Odunze from the Chicago Bears. Since he was a rookie, I always had a crush on him. I just think he's really cute, and I also have 3 honorable mentions over there. CeeDee Lamb is obviously like extremely conventionally attractive. Keon Coleman is also very hot, except the thing that turned me away is he still has braces, so
I didn't even
not-
know. I
not
didn't really
obsessed.
know that.
yeah, I mean they're
Yeah,
not
actually,
super
I did.
noticeable.
I think I did.
And then last but not least, I also put DJ Moore up there. I couldn't really decide between DJ Moore and Rome, but I think I liked Rome more than DJ. I do love DJ though. Number 4, I believe, is Garrett Wilson from the New York Jets. He is not only an incredible football player on one of the worst teams in the league, unfortunately, he is also very nice to look at. I don't know if there's much else to say. Number 3 is Amon-Ra St. Brown from the Detroit Lions. This one heavily is influenced by his personality. He is very funny. He does a podcast.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's
Yeah.
very outgoing. He has like the best touchdown celebrations, good vibes on the Detroit Lions over there, and he's also very attractive.
Yeah.
So 2 pluses there. Number 2, I don't know if everyone's going to agree with, but I'll always love Puka Nacua. There's just something about him, like he has like swagger and like he has so much confidence. He just exudes that. He's also one of the
Yeah.
best receivers in the league currently. And he's funny. He has like a really cute smile, which I love. And he also is like, he's like a man, you know? So I don't know.
Puka Nacua, yeah.
Puka Nacua. And number 1, do you have any guesses?
I don't know. You had a reaction when Julia said Terry, so I think maybe Terry, but
Okay. Well,
or
number
Stefan.
1 is Stephon
Yeah.
Diggs from the New England Patriots.
I was so
He
scared we
is-
were gonna have the same one, but I don't like. Now thinking about it, I'm like, no. I think mine's too unique.
I mean, obviously, this man is very, very standardly attractive. I don't know what the word is there I was looking for. He's dating Cardi B. He's having a
Conventionally.
kid with Cardi B. I remember there was a video when he was on the Vikings, I believe, and someone was interviewing all the boys in the locker room asking like, who would you not let date your sister? And everyone was saying Stephon Diggs, which is, I don't know, just something to throw out there because he's like a bad boy, I guess. But yeah, he's very attractive, and this is my team here.
Pretty good.
If you can see on the screen. I feel like I hope I didn't miss anyone. I kind of did this pretty fast, but that's what you have to do. You just have to go with your heart really fast.
Yeah. That's a good.
So,
I
yeah.
like that list. Yeah.
Me too. Like looking at this it's a good list.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching my presentation.
Okay, like I said, mine is definitely not styled the same way. Did you click presentation or screen?
I clicked screen.
Okay.
And then you could share your presentation.
Okay, so top 5 hottest NFL receivers. I did preface and say no particular order, except number 1 is number 1. So
What does that mean? Wait, what do you mean no particular order? You can't do that.
Why?
Because I had to do an order. I didn't want to.
Fuck. Well, I'll give the order at the end then, because
Okay.
I think one of them is definitely like, I don't know. All I'm saying, like, I don't want to offend the players. I don't want them to be sad or people.
You're
I don't
not
know.
gonna.
But yeah, the meme. I mean, obviously the meme. I was trying. I don't know. I just put these pictures here just because I
They're
wanted
so
to.
funny.
Whatever. It's a picture of Travis Hunter and then this thing that says Deebo Samuels is 20 pounds overweight because people call him fat a lot and it's funny to me.
I don't think it's true.
I can't remember if I have a slide in between the first or the second, but my first one is Roma Dunze too.
So would you say that this is your 5?
No, that's why I'm upset.
Okay,
He was one of the first people that I wanted to put on. Like, remember I told you I was like there was 3 people. He was one of them. Where like he's my reasoning. He has really really nice hair. I didn't know he had he wears his afro until last week when he. I really like his braids. I think he looks really really good with braids. But then I saw him without braids for the first time this past week. I saw him with his afro out on the sidelines, and I was like, wow. I always thought he was really cute with the braids, and then the afro, I was just like, he's just so charming. He has such a
nice
good
face.
name.
He has a really nice face.
Yeah, just a really, really, it's cute, but also very conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
But he has his eyes are a highlight to me. Like when you look him in the eyes, you're just like, you're charmed. And the name is just like so good. Like Rome is a really fun first name, and then Rome Odunze, like just a very, very awesome player, and just attractive. Next on the list, I had to put CD Lamb. Like
I
I
knew
said,
he was gonna be on there for you.
He just looks really fucking cool in his gear. He's number 88. Like just everything about him. And then the elephant in the room. Everyone can agree. He's just like when you look at this person, he's a very, very attractive person.
Yeah, I have friends that don't know anything about football, but they're like, this is like the most perfect looking man.
Yeah. And I have him on one of my fantasy teams this year, and I really like having him on my fantasy team because he's a really, really good player and just super, super cool, super, super attractive. There's not much else that needs to be said. Who's my next? Oh yeah, I was like, okay, everyone always says Stefan's like one of the most attractive players in the league, but I can't say him because that's my friend's brother, and that would be weird. So, because Trayvon Diggs and I went to high school together, and we were friends. He transferred high schools, but I do have a fear that one day he'll be like, I wonder what happened to Jake, and he'll look me up and see that I have a podcast, and he'll find this episode, and then he'd see if I said anything about his brother. So, dude, no, not your brother. Sorry.
Well, I don't have that loyalty to you, Trayvon. Sorry.
Yeah. Next, I said DK Metcalf. I think this one is obviously like, this one is a little bit more like he's obviously very attractive, but it's more of the personality for me. I said, like, he's a really cool player. He has some really cool moments. He eats candy, which he had this interview where he explained his like everyday like routine, and he eats like a lot of candy and like intermittent, like he just like he wakes up, like works out, he does like intermittent fasting, but like in between that he'll have like candy as a snack. And I just like have this feeling that he's secretly a gentle giant. Like he's clearly
I can
not
see
like
that.
gentle on the field, but I feel like off the field he just, I feel like he'd have a lot of compassion. He'd be like very caring. Like you'd see him like performing in football and like running really fast and like just massive person.
I
But
don't
then
know
like
why, but like
off
I'm looking at him and I'm just getting like girl dad. Does
Yes,
that
yeah.
make sense?
That yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. It's funny because I had like this friend in high school who he was a grade above me, who turned out to be a teen dad. Like he had a baby, I think when he was a junior in high school. And he was a really big guy and like a swimmer. And like years later after high school, 2019, so when I was in college, um we played World of Warcraft together, and he's a girl dad, his daughter, whatever, and like we were playing World of Warcraft together for a while, and then finally like I was just like, dude, I thought you were gonna be like the most insane like toxic masculinity guy because you're like so big and like, but you're actually just like a girl dad. And so he embodies
Yeah.
DK Metcalf in that way.
Yeah.
Being a girl dad like changes your life. So I think DK Metcalf is that kind of vibe for me.
I
Is
don't
this
even
my
know if he has
last?
kids, let alone girls. I think it might
Oh
be.
no, one more
Oh.
after this. I did pick Keon Coleman, and I kind of forgot about the braces thing, but you know how you can kind of tell with some people's like mouths when they get like, you could tell that they have braces in. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because there's like
Yeah.
a weird like inflammation like just like around the mouth area. You can kind of tell he's a brace face right now, but
He is like so perfect though.
yeah, my reasonings. He's really cool, nonchalant. He's very tall and big, and his silhouette is clean.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Just like from afar, like if you saw him, you're like, damn,
Okay.
like if you were in like a grocery store and like you're in the produce section and you see somebody from across the store, you'd look at Keon and be like, his silhouette is clean as fuck. Like he's tall, he's built well, he's attractive. Like he could probably be a model. Like
Oh yeah, definitely.
obviously. But yeah, Keon.
And this is your obvious number one. Hear
My
me
last
out.
one.
Wait.
Hear me
Okay,
out.
what? I'm scared.
Can you give me a guess? One.
Hear me out. Can I have some sort of hint?
No.
I
didn't
have
get a
no
hint.
clue.
Okay. Mike Evans.
Oh, I wouldn't even say that's a hear me out.
Really? Okay, I didn't.
Yes,
I
I
was
actually
nervous.
almost put him on my list.
Okay, because I wanted to get perspective, so I kept looking up lists of like the top 50 hottest players, and he was nowhere on there.
Yeah, yeah. So
But I think hear me out, because when I think he's the hottest by miles. Like
Really?
I yes, in my taste, in my opinion, and I have a lot of reasons. Cuteness Everdeen. I think his face is very, very cute. Also sexy, but very cute. He has a very perfect nose. Like if you can look at these,
Yeah,
like
that's a
perfect
button.
nose, like
That's
insane
fucked up.
nose. He has crazy aura to me. Like his aura, he has just insane aura. Chill as fuck. Like he just gives off this like chill aura. He gets mad a lot, and I think that equals passion, and I think that's very important in a man. He looks like he just needs a cigarette all the time. Like he's just like, whenever he goes on the bench, like he's just like sitting there. He just like looks like he needs a cigarette. Just so cool guy. Like super whatever coded. Like I just imagine him like like
that's
something
valid.
that's just like whatever. Like
Like, type
just
B
so
as fuck.
cool. Yeah. Crash Out. I was gonna include a picture of him and Marshawn getting mad at each other, but I think I searched Mike Evans fight, and the top two pictures came up. And
is that the second one, him getting ejected or something?
probably, yeah. And then I want to get ignored by him. I would like if I was in a relationship with him, I would not mind if he just ignored me and was like doing other things, because like he's just so cool and so whatever coded that it's just like I would gladly be ignored by him. His hairline is a little bit busted, but it adds to the aura. Like you could tell it's like maybe he might have done something, but in some of these pictures you can tell that it's receding, but I think it adds to his like his overall vibe to me. And then just again, did I mention the really cool chill and whatever vibe? Like I think he's so attractive on like crazy levels.
He has like puppy dog eyes.
Yeah. And I really do value cuteness way over like stone cold attractiveness, if that makes sense. Like and he gives me just like a very warm feeling, even though he looks very mad and angry sometimes. There's just something about him that I put him above everyone else. If I had to rank these people from top to bottom, I'd go Mike Evans, Rome Odunze, CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf, Keon Coleman.
Wait, you were going from 1 to 5?
Yeah, so Mike Evans first, Rome Odunze second, CeeDee Lamb third, DK Metcalf fourth, Keon Coleman fifth. Do you like
good.
it? I was so happy that you also said Rome, because I was nervous that like
I had no idea that you would say Rome.
Really?
I've been telling people about Rome since his first game last year.
I don't know.
You can ask Charlotte.
I think you planted that seed in me early on, because you probably
I did probably.
Not that you said he was like attractive or anything, but I think because you like brought him up that like you really like Rome Odunze.
Yeah, I did not think we would have that in common. I thought you would have Garrett Wilson on yours, to be honest.
I don't find him. I don't know. I think he's definitely attractive, but he's my favorite wide receiver as a player, though. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with my list. Ordering was hard, so I don't know if I'm 100% set on my order. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just.
But I like everyone on my list, and I think I'm happy that our lists are different. We only had one of the same people, so that's fun.
Comment if you're on YouTube, or message in the sleeper if you're in the group about what you think about these lists, or if there's anyone that we missed that you're like, how the fuck did you miss this person? Because
I'm really curious to know if I missed anyone, but I'm also a little scared because I don't want to miss anyone.
And is Mike Evans a hear me out? Like, I don't know. I want to know what other people think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do other people think Puka Nacua is up there, or is it just me?
I did think about putting Puka Nacua up there, actually.
Okay, cool. And Amon-Ra. I think he's underrated as fuck.
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. I think I was in between putting Amon-Ra up there, and then when I Googled him, like, one of the first pictures, I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's kind of dweebus, but I kind of love it.
Yeah.
All right, that was a fun segment. I think we should do a new position in a couple episodes, because this is fun.
What should we do next? Running back or tight end?
I mean, running back is pretty obvious, but tight end is fun. I was thinking tight end.
Yeah.
We could do tight end and then move to running back, so we keep like one of the main positions up there, you know?
Yeah. I think that's going to be hard, because tight ends are like my type, kind of.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we can move on now to predicting next week's games.
Yeah. That was, okay, I had a lot of fun doing that segment, so I want to do it. Like, I want to, we'll talk about it, but.
Yeah.
First game of week 8, Thursday night, is Minnesota Vikings versus the Chargers. I picked the Minnesota Vikings to win.
Yeah, I could see that. I didn't know where to go with this, but I'm going to keep riding on what the Chargers were in the beginning of the season and hope they get back to it. So I picked the Chargers.
Yeah. This was actually a hard one for me. But I picked the Vikings just because they hung around with the Eagles, and the Chargers have just not been playing that well. So
yeah. Next is the Falcons versus the Dolphins. I'm taking the Falcons.
Same. No reason to believe that the Miami Dolphins can upset the Falcons.
No, and if they do, then that was just you couldn't see that from a mile away.
Yeah.
Next is the Bears versus the Ravens. I picked the Ravens.
I don't understand why you do this to the I want to say Cowboys.
To the Bears?
Bears.
Because I think I'm still hurt from when they beat the Commanders.
I
think
guess.
Internally I am.
Yeah.
But and
it does
I
suck
just
seeing
feel
them 5
so
and
bad
3,
for the
5
Ravens.
and
Like
2.
I feel like there's going to be a turning point at some point. Maybe
I did
look
look
had a
up,
bye too.
but Lamar's not back yet.
When is he coming back?
I don't know. He could be back. I
He
googled
could?
like Lamar Jackson injury update, and the first article I saw was Lamar after bye still not back, but I think it might be
think
too early to
Part
tell.
of my
I don't know.
thought process is coming off after a bye. The backup quarterback who hasn't really had time to practice and gel with the team had that time
The
to do it.
backup, because they benched Cooper Rush.
Oh, really?
I think they added somebody too.
Oh,
to
Jesus
their,
Christ. I don't know. We'll
know.
see how it goes. I won't be mad. Obviously, if the Bears win, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Next game is the Buffalo Bills versus the Carolina Panthers. I picked the Buffalo Bills.
I picked the Bills as well. I think after a bye week and the way that they performed in the 2 games before their bye, this is when they'll take off.
Yeah, and the Panthers aren't a hard opponent. Like if they're
No.
coming off the bye and playing, I mean, honestly,
If
they
they
could
come
be
off a
coming off
bye,
the bye.
play the Panthers and lose,
I would still pick the Bills to beat every single other team, I think, coming off the bye. Yeah. So obviously the Panthers don't have Bryce Young, which who knows if that's a double-edged sword or not. But
yeah.
yeah.
Next
game, you got it.
Go ahead.
No?
Okay. Fuck. Next game is the Jets versus the Bengals. I didn't want to go first for this one because I don't know, but I picked the Bengals.
I thought you were gonna say the Jets. I picked the Bengals.
Because I didn't know what to say. Like, I don't know.
Whatever.
0-8 Jets, that sucks.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
Joe Flacco on the Bengals isn't horrible, so.
and it's
He
sad
was
because
vibing
how
with
much
Jamar
could round 1 pick 1 be for the Jets at this point? Are they going to draft a quarterback? Because the quarterback draft class does not look that good right now.
I don't
I've been
know
looking
anything
at
about
mock
that
drafts.
draft class.
I've been paying a little bit more attention than usual, and I think right now the favor for the first round is the first pick is the Indiana quarterback. Maybe I don't want to sound stupid. I think his name is Fernando. Indiana QB. I accidentally said Indian. It's Fernando Mendoza.
Okay.
He is apparently like could be the first. Also, like people are talking about Dante something. I think that's his name. The Oregon Ducks quarterback, who did look good in the one game I watched, but who knows? I don't know how much a first. I mean, it could mean a lot to them because quarterback is definitely a problem, and they already have Garrett Wilson and a solid defense. Maybe their O-line too, but who knows? The next game is the San Francisco 49ers versus the Houston Texans. I picked the San Francisco 49ers all day.
I picked the 49ers as well. Next game, Patriots, Browns.
Why do you announce the game and then not say who you're picking?
I picked the Browns. Sorry.
You're insane.
I know, I'm doing it again, and I don't know why, but think about how the Browns have been playing against good teams, against good offenses.
I was thinking that. I hesitated a little bit. Like, obviously the Patriots have been good, but now I'm starting to prey on their downfall a little bit.
Yeah, I'm playing on their downfall because of the Bills.
Because of the Bills, 1, and 2, damn, the Patriots 6-2 is crazy. So, I don't know. You're not that. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
The Patriots are thriving on offense right now, and they're going up against a tough defense. So this could be very telling.
Yeah. I can't see the Cleveland getting anything started, but
no, I can't
we'll
either. So I obviously regret picking it, but I have to stand by my actions. Next game, the Eagles versus the Giants. I picked the Eagles.
I picked the Giants.
I don't think the Giants are going to beat them twice in one season.
I would love to see it. So I'm.
Oh my God, yeah, I want the Eagles to lose so bad, and honestly, it is definitely possible, but I don't know if the Eagles would allow that.
I mean, the Eagles lost to the Broncos, and the Giants just did a shootout with them.
And the Giants beat them.
Yeah, and the Giants beat them. Like, you could say it's a fluke game or whatever, but... And the Philadelphia Eagles just hardly beat the not I wouldn't say hardly beat. They just like narrowly I don't know the word for it, but like they just beat the Vikings by not a large margin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. Next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the New Orleans Saints. I picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I picked the Bucks. No further explanation. Next game, the Denver Broncos versus the Dallas Cowboys. I picked the Broncos. I low-key think it could go either way.
I picked the Broncos, and I need the Broncos to win. So
Why?
any AFC versus NFC, we need.
Yes, facts. Yeah, and NFC East especially. We need the.
So
we need
I low-key
Dallas
should
to
be
go.
rooting. I should have picked the. Well, no, it doesn't matter who I pick, but I want the Houston Texans to beat the 49ers.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The next game is the Colts versus the Titans. I picked the Colts.
I picked the Colts too.
It would be funny if the Colts dominated this hard and then lost to a 1-6 team, but I highly, highly doubt that will happen.
Green Bay Packers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I picked the Steelers
It's Sunday
to win.
Night Football. I picked the Steelers as well. I'm actually really curious for how this game will go. Micah Parsons going up against Aaron Rodgers.
Could kill him, literally.
I know.
He could die.
That one could go either way for me, but I picked the Steelers for now. I must root for all AFC teams.
Yeah.
And Monday Night Football is the Commanders versus the Chiefs. What?
Who did you pick?
I picked the Commanders. Don't tell me you picked the Chiefs.
I picked the Chiefs because guess what? I think we're
What?
cursed. I think my picking is cursed with them.
Okay.
Because I picked them twice in a row to win and they lost. But then whenever the Chargers game was, I picked them to lose.
Yeah.
And they won. So I'm picking the Chiefs here. Who knows what'll happen? I obviously very much would want the Commanders to win, and I'm banking on the fact that maybe I'm cursed. So, yeah.
I think that with a healthy team, I was really, really, really looking forward to this game. With not a healthy team, it's scary, and I really hope that all our players are back. Terry, Debo, and Jaden. We'll see. I don't really have much else to say. I'm nervous as fuck.
Yeah, I guess we have a little bit of a longer, like a day extra. Let's hope that means a lot of healing goes down in between now and then. I don't know why the fuck Terry won't be back by this game. If he's not, they fucked up majorly by not putting him on IR. They already have fucked up majorly, but if it's another week, I don't know. And who the fuck knows what the hell Noah Brown is doing? Like, there's so many players that are injured right now that I just don't know what happened to them.
I think that Noah Brown hasn't played yet, and he's been on IR the whole season.
He played in the first game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe
I don't
even the
know,
second game.
We were extremely healthy last season.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's fucked this season. It's not just us. But I think, like, this past week was really crazy. When after Jaden went out, when we had just the second half, had Marcus Mariota starting, the only player from, like, the starting offensive lineup, aside from the O-line, was Zach Ertz. Our three wide receivers were all third, fourth, and fifth string, and a practice squad member. And then Austin Eckler out. Jane Daniel was obviously out for the second half. So it's just like, what is going on? Yeah. It's us, the 49ers, and the Ravens who have just been fucked with injuries, like, really badly.
Yeah, but the 49ers are not having an issue with it.
Yeah, and who knows what to... Maybe they've been a more longer consistent team. We're too new to like being good and having this coaching staff and ownership and stuff. So I give us
also
a break with that.
10 billion buys next week. The Cardinals, Lions, Jags, Rams, Raiders, Seahawks all have a bye. So check your fantasy teams immediately, and if you have people, and if you need people, pick them up on the waiver wires ASAP. or you will be fucked.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be late. I just realized we're always gonna be late for the waiver, because it comes out on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
So you can't submit any good ones.
Then just pick people up now. You can. It's okay.
Yeah.
There still should be people.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you next week.
Yep, we'll see you for the week 8 recap, week 9 concession. I don't know what word I was looking for there. Anyway, I'm tired, so we have to go.
Let's take a
Bye.
shower. Bye.